In this video, I review my January 2025 dividend payments and provide an insightful look into my passive income journey with detailed analysis of investments across various sectors like capital markets, consumer cyclicals and asset management. I discuss my dividend payouts, investment performance and future potential from volatile stocks like CMC Markets and Bellway to high-yield assets like Polar Capital. I share my successes and challenges, learn from my experiences, including the impact of rebalancing my portfolio and setting ambitious 2025 dividend goals. Watch to see how my investments contribute towards paying monthly bills and get practical tips for your own passive income strategy. Disclaimer: I am not a financial advisor. This video content is only intended for entertainment purposes and to share my investment journey. You must do your own research before making any financial decisions. You may lose some or all of your money when investing. 5 reasons why I invest in dividend-paying assets. 1. Steady income stream. 2. Reinvestment opportunity. 3. Lower volatility. 4. Inflation hedge. 5. Total return. January's dividend payments were received from companies and investments in different sectors. In the capital markets sector, I received a payment from one company, that being CMC Markets, ticker CMCX. Payment date 9th January, holding 1,471 shares, dividend payment £45.60, equivalent to working 4 hours at the UK minimum wage. The share price is up 45% in the last year. Investment overview: 52-week price range £1.57 to £3.49. Current share price near the midpoint. Forward dividend yield 4.64%. Price to earnings 7.39 times earnings. Total return 1 month minus 6.47%. The FTSE 250 plus 2.46%. 1 year plus 47.24%, the FTSE 250 plus 13.51%, 5 year plus 13.91%, the FTSE 250 plus 2.05%, no data available for the 10-year period. Dividend history. Dividend payment growth has plateaued. As you can see from the graph, CMC has a volatile dividend payment history. Compound growth rate, 5 year, 24%, 10-year not applicable, 15-year not applicable, as CMC was not paying a dividend then. Although the dividend payments are volatile, I intend to hold this position for the long term, with an eye on the total return opportunities. In the consumer cyclical sector, I received a payment from one company, that being Bellway, a home builder, ticker BWY. Payment date 8th January, holding 36 shares, dividend payment £13.68, equivalent to 1 hour at the UK minimum wage. The share price is down 1% in the last year. Investment overview: 52-week price range £21.56 to £33.84, nearer the low point. Forward dividend yield 2.14%, price to earnings 23.12 times earnings, expensive. Total return 1 month plus 8.9%, the FTSE 250 plus 2.46%, 1 year minus 9.11%, the FTSE 250 plus 12.51%, 10 year plus 6.95%, the FTSE 250 plus 5.06%. Dividend history. Dividend payment growth has not been consistent with the number of cuts. As you can see from the graph, Bellway has a volatile dividend payment history. Compound growth rate 5 years minus 18.52%, which is not great. 10 year 0.38% and 15 year 12.69%. Although the dividend payments are volatile, I intend to hold this position for the long term. I believe that there will be ongoing demand for houses and home builders. In the asset management sector, I received a payment from one company, that being Polar Capital Holdings, ticker POLR. Payment date 10th January, holding 235 shares. Dividend payment £32.90, equivalent to working 2.8 hours at the UK minimum wage. The share price is up 10% in the last year. Investment overview. 52-week price range £4.14 to £6.15. The current share price below the midpoint. Forward dividend yield 9.24%. Price to earnings 11.61 times earnings. Total return 1 month plus 0.3%. The FTSE AIMS 100 minus 0.39%. 1 year plus 22.8%. The FTSE AIMS 100 minus 2.91%. 10 year plus 8.43%. The FTSE AIMS 100 plus 2.62%. Dividend history. Dividend payment growth until 2023. 2023 and 2024, no growth, but not a cut. I have been rebalancing my portfolio recently and moving away from small cap stocks. However, in view of Polar's high yield and track record, I intend to hold this position for now. US listed shares. I didn't receive any payments from my US listed stocks this month. I am gradually reducing my exposure to individually listed US stocks, partly due to the associated currency risks. UK listed ETFs. I received payments from one ETF in January, that being Wisdom Tree Emerging Markets Equity ETF, ticker DEM. Payment date 17th January, holding 260 shares, dividend payment £14.26, equivalent to working 1.25 hours at the UK minimum wage. The share price is flat in the last year. Investment overview. 52-week range £10.76 to £12.47. Current price near the high point. Dividend yield 5.02%. Expense ratio 0.46%, which is high. Total return 1 month plus 2.35%. The category plus 2.39%. 1 year plus 12.4%. The category plus 15.04%. 10 year plus 6.93%. The category plus 4.78%. Dividend history. Dividend payments have decreased in the past 2 years. I intend to hold this position for the exposure to emerging markets and the income. UK listed government gilts / bonds. I received payments from 2 gilts in January. Firstly, HM Treasury 2044, 3.25%, ticker TG44. Payment date 22nd January, holding 1,859 gilts. Coupon payment £30.19, equivalent to working 2.6 hours at the UK minimum wage. Gilt price down 4.1% in the last year. Investment overview. Yield to maturity 4.9%. Previous payment dates January and July. Next payment date 22nd July 2025. Gilt price down approximately 6% over the past 12 months. When gilt prices drop, the yield increases, but if gilt prices rise, the yield decreases. Gilt price down approximately 20% over the past 10 years. Although gilts were historically classed as a low-risk investment, if you had purchased these gilts in 2020, your capital value would be down approximately 50% and you would be receiving a much lower yield. I intend to hold this position to maturity. Next, Treasury 2039, 1.125%, ticker T39. Payment date 31st January. Holding 1,655 gilts. Coupon payment £9.30, equivalent to working 0.8 hours at the UK minimum wage. Gilts down 1.3% in the last year. Investment overview. Yield to maturity 4.7%. Previous payment dates January and July. Next payment date 31st July 2025. Gilt price down approximately 3% over the past 12 months. Gilt price down approximately 42% over the past 4 years. So if you had purchased these gilts when they were issued, your capital value would be down approximately 40%. In my opinion, gilt purchases are no different to share purchases. You need to buy at the right price to optimize the return. I intend to hold to maturity. My passive income total for January 2025 was as follows. Total financial dividend £145.94. Holding cost £10,184. Dividend payment yield on cost 1.3% for the month. The time dividend. 5 reasons why time is important. It's a finite resource, provides opportunities. Having enough is good for health and well-being, provides time for better decision making, and greater opportunity to achieve your goals. The total time dividend, equivalent to working hours at the UK minimum wage, was 12.7 hours, 1.6 8-hour days, or 0.3 40-hour weeks. Passive income total for January 2025 in dollars. Total financial dividend $180.96. Holding cost $12,629. Dividend yield on cost the same at 1.43% for the month. Financial dividend bill paying. One of the reasons I invest in dividend paying assets is to help pay my monthly bills. We will now look at how many of my monthly bills were covered by January's dividend payments. Home insurance, £16. Home broadband and phone, £27. Subscriptions, £30. Water and sewage, £39. And most of my mobile phone cost, £34. The following costs were not covered by my dividend payments in January: council tax, electricity and gas, car running costs and grocery shopping. Approximately £1,000 of living costs were not covered. Hopefully next month's dividend payments will be much higher and cover more of my bills. Monthly dividend comparison with previous years. We will now compare January's dividend income with that received in previous years. 2020 I received the grand total of £3.44. 2021 I received £51.86. 2022 I received £152.62. 2023 £691.02. This figure was much higher as some dividends historically paid in December were delayed and paid in January instead. 2024 I received £382.41 and 2025 I received £145.94. A disappointing result, partly down to rebalancing my portfolio and different dividend payment months for some of my alternative investments. I have received a total of £1,427 income over 6 January payments. I have set myself a challenging target to achieve a total dividend income of £9,500 in 2025, which will equate to a monthly average of £792 per month. As you can see, January's dividend income fell way short of that. Hopefully next month's dividend income will provide a pleasant surprise. Purchases and sales. Did I purchase or sell anything in January? UK shares? None. US shares? None. UK listed ETFs? Yes. I bought the following as part of a regular monthly investment: iShares Core S&P 500E, ticker IUSA, quantity 2, cost £95.17. Vanguard FTSE All World, ticker VWRL, quantity 1, cost £111.23. Wisdom Tree Emerging Markets, ticker DEM, quantity 8, cost £92.96. Vanguard FTSE 250, ticker VMID, quantity 3, cost £93.03. Total purchase cost £392.39. Sales, none. UK listed gilts, none. There are no dealing fees for regular monthly investments when using the interactive investor platform. The key takeaways from my dividend investing journey are: dividend payments can fluctuate significantly from month to month. Dividends can help to pay some or all of your bills. Dividend investing is a journey with ups and downs along the way, but can be very rewarding for those who stick with it. It's a marathon, not a sprint. My 2025 dividend objectives are challenging, especially as I am currently having to draw down my investments to supplement my income from employment. But I am confident that over time I will reach my ultimate goal of financial security. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will be posting monthly dividend update videos. Share your dividend investing and passive income journey in the comments. Subscribe and smash the like button for upcoming videos. View my other dividend journey videos by clicking the link displayed. Reminder: before investing, you must do your own research and seek professional advice if you are unsure.